finishing it up. We're going to wrap it up from Sunday from Japan. People might have had a tough time trying to find this. I'm like, where's one of the best fighters? Teddy's number 3 pound for pound fighter in the world. How do I watch him fight? You had to go over to Top Rank's page on Facebook to watch him. Quite shocking. It's crazy. We're talking about your picks, this platform. Another gem by you. And we're going to put an insert, a photo of your report before this fight that's on the platform that viewers or subscribers would have gotten ahead of time. You broke this down to a T. You, first of all, Inoue was a huge favorite. Minus 1,200 going in. We're not giving out those kind of odds and laying that. You identified, everybody says the monster wins by knockout, and all the time, right? There's a reason why. He already has 27 knockouts. You said he's going to win by decision, and that by decision was plus 320 odds getting back. And that's exactly what happened. He won by decision. And your reasoning and your thoughts in the lead up in the previews is exactly what happened. You gave credit to MJ for being a solid fighter, but his style, that he's a low volume puncher, that he wouldn't throw enough punches to beat Inoue, but that would allow this fight to go rounds as he looks to be more defensive and he looks to counter. That's exactly what happened. It wasn't the most action fight. It was kind of a little boring. It was tactical, but it was Inoue, complete control. And in the end, you gave us another winner in the winner's circle, plus 320, Inoue by decision. What'd you think of this one?
No, again, you covered it. You laid it out right. That's why I said it was going to go the distance where many people thought Inoue would not come out. He had a real good, solid amateur background, first of all, MJ. So he's experienced. I don't care how many pro fights he's very experienced. He's a southpaw. And he uses his legs to go in and out, just enough to sometimes survive him and make it difficult sometimes in some spots to find him. But the main thing was he's solid defensively enough, keeps his guard up well. Like I said, uses his legs to change range, to get out of trouble a little bit, instead of standing in front where Inoue could run on him. But also, he's physically strong, MJ. You can see it. He's physically strong. He's tough. He's got a good chin. I didn't think that he would get broken down. And I didn't think that he would. I thought that his style would make Inoue just enough where he couldn't just make him think enough, Inoue, because he's a great fighter, where he couldn't just stay on him, where he'd have to worry once in a while about a counter coming back. And it became that kind of fight, but Inoue's so great that he got it his way. First of all, Inoue was too fast. His hands were too fast. His feet were too fast. Anything that MJ did, he did better at a higher level, a whole different level. I mean, it's like one guy was using, I don't know what, for gasoline, and the other guy was using high octane. One guy's using regular, the other one's using nitro. That was the difference. And, of course, the confidence of Inoue. You ain't beating him. You're not beating him. And he exudes that. And the interesting thing for me, why I thought it would go the range, the distance, is what you just said. That I didn't think that MJ would ever be able to win a decision. He's not busy enough. But it would keep him in the fight by not being reckless. And it did. He looked a few big bombs. I'll tell you one thing, Inoue's people, his father does a great job. You better get your son to quit stepping back with his chin up and his hands down. Some big shots missed him by half an inch. Half an inch. And as he gets older, that half an inch goes away. It goes away. I know it. I've been there. So that's the one thing. But in a way, what I found intriguing was he knew he couldn't just be purely aggressive. And he learned from his last fight. Was it his last fight, Bud, that he got dropped? I think it was. I think it was his last fight in a way.
Yeah, that was in May versus Ramon Cardenas.
He got dropped by being recklessly aggressive. That was another reason why, believe it or not, I said it was going to go the distance, Bud. Because I knew that he's so smart. He's got a computer. And it would be in his head. It would be programmed in his head, that data, that I'm not going to walk into some. I'm not going to be overly aggressive. And sure enough, MJ was looking to counter. What did Inoue do? He feinted. He slowly made ground. He made the counterpuncher be aggressive where MJ didn't want to be aggressive. Yeah, he's strong. Yeah, he's physical. But his temperament is more to counterpunch. Inoue, with his brilliance, his intellect, his ability, he made him come after him and do something he's not really built for. He's not really geared for. He made him come to him and he counterpunched the counterpuncher. He got him out of stride. He got him out of rhythm. That's brilliant. And Inoue did that. And then once he did that and he got MJ to be hesitant, then what did he do? Then he started stepping to him and coming towards him a little bit, but smart, controlled, not reckless, not where he was leaving any gaps for a good counterpuncher. At the end of the day, brilliant placement of punches to the body, to the head. Again, just in a way showing why he's such a complete package.
Yeah, absolutely. It's another great breakdown by you. And you're right. MJ showed a great chin. He ate some big uppercuts in that fight. What I love about Inoue, Bud, is for such an elite fighter and number 3 on your list for pound, how active he is. This was already his 3rd fight in 2025. And there was another star there and another guy in your pound rankings, also from Japan, watching that fight in attendance. I am keeping my fingers crossed. That's what I want to see next. I want to see Inoue versus Nakatani.
They might have to move to a different promoter than Top Rank because I don't think they're going to want to keep fighting on Facebook. I don't know. Maybe I'm not knocking Facebook. I mean, I know.
No, absolutely. I mean, you're 100% right.
I mean, Top Rank's going to, they lost their home with ESPN, and they lost it for, their own doing. They weren't giving the fans fights consistently that were competitive fights. They were just using it as a farm system to sign guys, tell them they're going to be on ESPN, and build them up with, low competition to get them to a big spot. But in the meantime, who suffers? The fans. And the fans were like, we had enough. We're not watching no more. And when the ratings started to dive, ESPN, they made a business decision. We got to cut you loose. We're not renewing the contract. So, they got 9 lives, Top Rank. They'll be looking around for somewhere, but they're going to have to find, I think, somewhere else to land. I mean, Facebook's great on the social media, but I don't know too many people that are saying, hey, Teddy, this Saturday I'm going to Facebook to watch so-and-so fight. I haven't heard too many people say that.